So starting the test drive in this GLE 53, I have it in Sport Plus now, and a very, very aggressive exhaust, like I was hoping for. And driving dynamics, of course, are very sporty. I have the exhaust as loud as it'll go, the suspension set on sport mode. Of course, the driving dynamics full on Sport Plus, so everything in Sport Plus right now. Now in the Sport Plus mode, especially for stop and go traffic, wouldn't recommend it. I'm just kind of using it now to show the effects of it, but it's really just meant for open road spirited drives here, because it will rev pretty hot in stop and go traffic like this here. But I also just like to hear the exhaust, so it's kind of fun for me. But probably just comfort mode will be fine to be in traffic like this. So we're gonna give it a little pull getting on the interstate here in a moment. Make sure no one's behind me. And luckily I have tons of space. I'm gonna bring it close to a stop and then give it something. All right, here we go. So pretty quick. And of course, with everything in Sport Plus, it's just extremely, just feels so racy. I guess that's really the only way I can describe it right now. It's very, very fun. I'm gonna tone it back into comfort, turn on the adaptive cruise here. So pretty good driving software here. Again, adaptive cruise. And then the lane keeping system as well. And the ride quality is actually pretty good going down the interstate here. It's pretty impressive, even though this is the sport-oriented GLE. But very comfortable in these stiffer seats. So just overall an impressive driving vehicle from the performance, and then to be able to have it on the interstate and kind of coast. Now in comfort, you still get pretty good pickup. It's just not as raunchy and raw as the Sport Plus mode, where you get the cackle from the exhaust, the hard shifts, just the full-on 429 horsepower. But it's still as much as you need for about 99% of the time, unless you just want to test out how quick it can really get up to speed. Now for the price, I think you get a pretty performance-oriented and luxurious vehicle that's pretty usable for everyday driving, even though it's $93,000 listed here. Yeah, I just had to test that out. Oh man, just such a quick car. And I feel like the German manufacturers, the European manufacturers overall, have just come a long way in terms of making reliable yet fun engines. BMW has definitely done great. Mercedes, their reliability has never really been terrible, except at least not where the powertrain is concerned. Usually it was electronics or things of that nature. But here, and especially just with how dealers are giving warranties and you can get easier warranties from third parties, it just makes this more of an easier vehicle to think about purchasing, as opposed to being like, nah, I can't get something like that because if it breaks down, I couldn't afford it. But I mean, the exhaust, the transmission, the engine, everything, it is an AMG, so I would expect it, but it's just very, very quick, very powerful, very nice. And one other quick thing is the auto stop is almost seamless. I don't even like hear it kind of kick back on. So that's another impressive thing about this. But just a great overall vehicle for performance, luxury, ride quality, everything. And honestly, not bad for the money. And this will bring me to the end of my review of this 2024 Mercedes-Benz AMG GLE 53.